Co jest? Czemu to się nie uruchamia? No, teraz się uruchamia. Cóż to, jakiś patch kolejny? Beware the trained attack choya. Co to jest? To są jakieś nowe itemy wskoczyły do... Nowe itemy kosmetyczne w sensie do gry. Jak się domyślam. Zazwyczaj jak są jakieś nowe itemy w item shopie, to nie dają czegoś za darmo przypadkiem. Nope. Nope. I nope. 108 gemów, ale muszę sobie jeszcze dozbierać trochę więcej. Anyway. Wczoraj skończyłem na właśnie tutaj. To jest, panie i panowie, Tomb of the Primeval Kings. Żeby znowu gra lagowała. Serio dalej nie naprawili tych problemów z tym? Nie dobrze. Pięknie to jest. Czy tu mogę coś odkryć? Mastery Point. Aha, tu jest chyba dalszy ciąg. Nie tutaj. Ja tutaj mam dalszy ciąg story. Enter the mist through the portal. No tak, mam się udać do rzeczonych mgieł czy mists. Prairie dog. Jak te pieski preriowe się tu uchowały? Bo żuki. Przy ataku Kral Katolika.
Here we are. The tomb of the primeval kings. The portal to the mists is in there.
Then that's our route to the gods. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Answers. That's all I want. A break in the silence. There has to be some explanation.
That's easy. The human gods abandoned Tyria. You may not like that explanation, but...
I can't accept that. I won't.
Whatever their motives, we only have one path available to us, and we need to take it. Let's get moving.
Steal from us again?
Joker?
you have in this sacred place? Come to steal more emblems of our royal house?
Stand down. We're not after your trinkets, or whatever it is you're guarding here.
Trinkets? How dare you?
Maybe you should handle negotiations, Commander.
It's true what he says. We're not thieves. We only seek passage. Please, let us through for Tyria's sake.
I see through your lies. Too often have thieves and trespassers defiled these hallowed grounds. I'll kill you before I allow that to happen again.
Strong!
She's created illusions to hide herself. Only one of them is real. If we can find the real one and break her focus, we might be able to undo the illusion.
Break her focus!
Means hit her, Twig!
Look for the real Nadache, Commander.
One!
Look for the real Nadache, Commander.
Heal as one!
I cannot stop you. You may pass.
As I said, we're not thieves. You have my word.
So you say. But I'm not the only one you have to convince.
I have already granted your passage. What more do you want? Tell me more about Primeval Dynasty. Very well, the kings and queens of Primeval Dynasty watched over Elona for over 600 years. Though our house has fallen, we were the first to rule these lands. Go on. Some say the gods crowned the first primeval king, set above the others who first set foot upon this land. However, the truth is that the truth of this has long been forgotten, erased by the sands of time. Tell me more about your time as Queen of Elona. Elona was a wild and lawless place. Tribes waged never-ending war. There was no one to protect the innocent or weak justice for the wrong. To that end, I founded the Order of Sunspears, rallying many great warriors to my cause. Together, we brought the warring tribes of Elona under my banner. We established peace. Why did you let us pass? With my blade I sought to carve out peace in the desert. I recognize the same fire within me. Trochę taki pretensyjne wytłumaczenie, no ale dobra.
Please, leave us in peace. No more. We can suffer no more.
Joko made quite an impression on Buster. We should do it carefully here. We heal as one. Wow. Get a load of that. Strong. Offset. Heal as one. Armored up. Heal as one. Well, actually, heal as one.
Who goes there?
I'd say not Joko, but somehow I don't think it'll make a difference.
I don't know how you got past Nabije, but you won't get past me.
Told ya. That barrier's not budging. Any ideas?
Knock. Throw down some mines and I'll lead him over them.
Done! I haven't blown anything up since I got here. Mine down! Mine ready!
Stop!
Mine ready!
You have won. And so the false ruler of Elona claims yet more trophies for his mantle.
We seek passage to speak with the gods, and nothing more.
We promise to leave you in peace if you'll do the same for us.
Peace? We shall see.
It's easy when you know how.
What is it? I'd like to know more about your time as a ruler of Elona. History lesson. After you trespassed on our sacred ground and attacked my loyal subjects, Nerve. We were defending ourselves. Your subjects attacked us. So you say. Well, what is your mission? Why invade our tomb? Disrupt our existence. We seek answers from the gods. Then find the answers you seek. I came into power in a time of war. Our armies were scattered, but I stood firm. Rallied the people. They come to know me as the defender of the desert. Can you tell me about the primeval dynasty? The books not exist where you're from? The primeval kings and queens have ruled since humans first set foot upon the sands of Elona. What happened to the primeval dynasty? Ask Nachla or Dachla. The rule of primevals ended with them. A jest pomocny gościu. Popieram. Nachla, Dachla. Super. Dwie królowe.
Who dares?
We mean no disrespect.
Yet you care nothing for those who rest here. You've befouled these most hallowed grounds with your presence.
What I tell you, Canuck, you need a bath.
We only wish to speak with the gods.
We've heard such lies before. You're agents of the pretender Joko. And like the others, you must bear the consequences of your actions. The primeval dynasty ended with us, no matter what the deceiver Joko claims. And so too will your lives expire, here in the dark.
What the fuck? Solo.
Nothing works, Commander.
It's another illusion. We need to break her out of it.
Canuck, lay down some more mines.
Mine ready.
We heal as one. just happened?
I
She
cannot
just came
continue.
back.
They seem to be bound together.
Divide and conquer won't work. We need to take them both down at the same time.
That's enough. We cannot allow you to defile this place.
Say the word, Nana, and we'll begin the fight anew.
Wait! They're not like Joko's raiders. They may be speaking the truth.
Nonsense! They are nothing more than thieves, just like the others.
Stay your wrath, Nala. We may be judging you too hastily.
Very well. If you can demonstrate the proper respect for this place, you may pass.
To już słuchałem. Tell me about Elona during your rule. When Dala and I were crowned twin rulers of Elona and at the height of its glory, the wars of unification were long past, and would-be conquerors were now trusted allies. Go on. Trade flowed through the desert, bringing scholars, master artisans, and exotic merchants to our cities. The land flowed with milk and honey, and all prospered. The primeval dynasty had ruled for centuries. We were young and beautiful, and all of Tyria was at our feet. We believed there was nothing we could not do, and it was that which brought us down. How did the primeval dynasty end? The Scarab Plague. Nobody knew where or how it began, but nearly all in the kingdom were wiped out by it. Dala and I were drunk with the arrogance of youth. We lived for wine and song, for the pleasures of the flesh, and there were those who wished to keep us blind. When the plague first struck, we'd already been led far astray. The people of Elona cried out for help, but we were deaf to their pleas. We were reviled and cursed. Some even blamed us. In the end, the plague claimed our lives as well. Thus ended our rule and that of the primeval dynasty. Minnara. Odd that you would ask considering the circumstances, but Elona was a center of culture and arts, a paradise, and yet it was not enough for us. We believed our birthright entitled us to more. We surrounded ourselves with beauty, slavishly sought out all that was new and different, and yearned to taste of every pleasure. It was no surprise that there were those who found us easy to manipulate. Tell me about the Scarab Plague. When the plague first struck, we had no knowledge of it. Safe behind the walls of our palace, we concerned ourselves little with the lives of those outside the gates. As reports of the spreading plague began arriving, we paid little heed. We were consumed by our obsessions, being purposefully led astray by malicious counsel. By the time we realized the devastation was too late. The palace had fallen, and so did we. Thus ended the primeval dynasty. Masakra. A gdzie są groby pozostałej dwójki? A, tutaj. Dobra, jestem ślepy.
You have shown the proper respect. You may pass into the mists.
We promise to honor the memory of your rule and to respect these lands.
See that you do. We will not forgive a second betrayal.
These poor spirits. Even in death, they aren't safe from Joko.
Let's just be thankful they still have some capacity for reason. Now then,
It's easy.
there lies our destination. Are we prepared to ask our questions of the Divine?
Absolutely.
Okej.
Armored up.
Alrighty. Przydałby mi się ascendowy jakiś sztylet. Albo ze dwa.
My queen will hear of this.
There you are, Commander. Not as smooth a ride as I would have hoped for. Did the portal fail?
We're definitely not in the tomb anymore. It took us somewhere, but...
No sign of the gods nor our companions. We're off to a great start.
They were right beside us when we entered the portal. They can't be far.
You guys made it too, huh?
After a trifling inconvenience, yes. So, this is it. We're in the mists.
Deep within them. I'd know this feeling anywhere. Like cold water running down my spine. Where's Casimir?
We haven't seen her.
Looks like the human gods are playing games with us.
Come on, she's gotta be nearby.
There you are, Commander. Can you believe it? Can you believe where we are right now? I can't keep my hands from trembling. Meeting the gods. Can you imagine?
Hold it together for me, Cass.
Oh, let her have her fun. She's about to meet her makers after all. And trust me, it's a memorable experience.
We still have to find her. Any idea where we should go?
The stories didn't mention anything beyond the portal. Only that it was a passage to the mists. It's beautiful.
Look, the sandstorm's gone away.
Let's see what he was hiding.
Wow.
What have you got there, Commander?
This plate has some kind of markings etched on it.
And there's more of them carved into the stone platform as well. Perhaps they're meant to go together?
Only one way to find out.
That sounded promising.
There must be more pieces of this puzzle lying around.
Nie, no ja chciałem sobie zeksplorować trochę. Tam to jest kolejny u góry. Tam pewnie na samej górze jest jeszcze jeden.
Boss, we've got company. Say the word and I'll tear them apart.
We're still missing pieces of the puzzle. What if those spirits are a part of it?
Let's ask the spirits. Maybe they're here to help.
You have earned this.
The disc fits, but the markings don't seem to line up.
Try giving it a turn or two.
The torch lit up.
You must have done something right, Commander.
Achoo! Achoo!
yourself worthy. You have persevered. The path is now open to you.
Look, a portal.
So, Casimir, when we meet more of your gods, I hope they're a little less hostile than the last one we met.
With our luck, I bet they're as crazy as Balthazar is.
Stop it, both of you. We're here for answers, and spitting in the face of the gods isn't going to help us get them. Show some respect.
She's right. If Balthazar demonstrated anything, it's that the gods aren't to be taken lightly. Let's tread carefully here. We don't know who's watching.
This place, it's incredible. The scrolls, the books, there's so much.
Yeah, it's no Black Citadel.
Ridlock.
Yeah, I know. Respect. Show it.
Nie mogę monta. Pójdź.
This must be Cormyr. Hail to you, goddess of truth. We need your help. Kaz, go ahead.
Thank you, Commander. Goddess Cormyr, we have come to you seeking guidance and aid in dark times. Will you hear our plea?
Rise, Lady Mead. Please, continue.
Balthazar has emerged from the mist to bring ruin to Tyria. He's going to slay Kralkatorrik, and if he succeeds, the imbalance it brings could... You know all of this already, don't you?
Indeed.
We cannot defeat him on our own. For the sake of Tyria, Goddess Cormyr, please, we beg your aid.
I'm sorry, Lady Mead. There is nothing I can do.
Please excuse me, Goddess. Perhaps I wasn't clear. We can't hope to defeat Balthazar without the aid of the Six.
Or the Five. Balthazar is one of the Six.
No, he isn't. Balthazar has been stripped of his claim and title. He is no longer one of the Six.
Stripped of? He's in Tyria as we speak, leading an army. He claims to be the god of war.
Come and see for yourselves. Perhaps then you'll understand. We, the gods, saw there could be no victory in our inevitable conflict with the Elder Dragons. Waging war with them could only lead to the destruction of Tyria. And we, the Six, would be the match that would start the blaze. And so, we chose to withdraw from Tyria altogether and spare this world further calamity. Or rather, most of us chose to.
Cowards! You may flee, but I will not. I do not avoid conflict. I am conflict. The Elder Dragons will die by my hands, and their power will become my power.
Balthazar was blinded by his pride. The dragons are beyond even the gods, a raw, primal force without equal. Whether he won or lost, by his death or theirs, Balthazar's ambitions would bring about the end of Tyria. The rest of the Six, Dwayna, Brenth, Melandru, even Lissa, reached an agreement. Balthazar had to be dealt with.
If you won't join the fight against the dragons, I'll see you all burn with them. Cowards! All of you!
We stripped him of his power and chained him in the mists. There he would remain, forever, powerless to carry out his plans.
Mark these words. When I'm free, I will strike you all down and claim your power for my own. I will not be dismissed. I am Balthazar, mightiest of the Six. And I swear to you, you will scream your allegiance before the end.
He would be there now, if not for a certain Char and his search for an old, extinguished blade.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Undo this wrong. The means are within your grasp. When he returned to this world, Balthazar disguised himself as Lazarus with Lissa's mirror. The only magic powerful enough to hide the truth from our eyes. By the time the ruse was revealed, the other gods had already departed. And soon, I will join them.
You don't have to go. You could stay. Fight with us.
You asked for a war between the gods. Do you not know the cost of such a battle? Have you not learned of the last time the gods stood against one of their own? Against Abaddon? 1,300 years ago, Abaddon and his army of fanatics waged a war ranging across the shores and islands of the Crystal Sea. The battle was so ferocious that the ocean boiled away, leaving behind the desert you see today. When the gods finally struck down Abaddon, his fall warped and ravaged these lands, creating the desolation. Abaddon remained a fallen god, imprisoned for 1,000 years, until he rose to threaten Tyria one last time. A mortal hero led a mission to stop him, and against all odds, succeeded. But then...
Abaddon is breaking up!
Incredible! All that knowledge!
It's running wild! It'll destroy everything!
I can contain the power!
Cormir! No!
I was there to contain the damage. But by then it was too late. The surge of power upended the balance of magic in Tyria, and stirred Primordus from his slumber, triggering this latest cycle of destruction. There is no victory to be found in a war between the gods. Only casualties.
I understand, but we don't have the choice you have. We have to fight. Balthazar doesn't care whether he destroys Tyria. He said so himself.
Please, Goddess. If there's any way we can convince you to stay...
No, Kaz. This isn't their war. It's ours.
Casimir, my dear child. You never needed our help. You were already on the path. Follow the trail of last. Restore what has been broken. The answers you seek are in the desert. I wish you good fortune, Commander. It's time. I must join the others.
Goddess Cormir, before you go.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
You carry with you the blessings of all the gods. Never forget that.
So we came all this way just to watch her leave?
Kaz, are you all right?
Just... processing, Commander. What Cormir said. I was angry, confused, but it's time we stand on our own. Tyria is ours to protect. I know that now.
So, what now? Are we to comb the desert for a clue? Because, as you may have noticed, there's a lot of desert.
If that's what it takes, yes. You heard Cormir. We're on our own from here on out. So we search the desert, but we do it smart. We'll split up and search systematically.
Can do. I'd like to return to the Temple of Cormir anyway. The refugees there may have information we can use. And I've got some news to share with them, too.
Good. Canuck?
I'll head for the desert near Amnoon. I may also check in with my contacts in the Order of Shadows. They might be able to shed some light on things.
Ridlock, go with him. I'll take the Riverlands to the south. Let's work our contacts. Speak with the scouts. Anybody who might be able to help us in our search.
About that, what are we searching for exactly?
The way forward. That's all I've got at the moment.
Well, we've done more with less. Let's get to it.